What's going on, guys? Bao here, back with some Heroes of the Rift. So let's get into this. We have three classes. We got the mage that kind of looks like a fairy, we got the hunter, and then we got the warrior. I'm going to be going with the hunter. The warrior's wings look really weird. It's got like arms coming out of it and stuff, but the hunter kind of looks the best, so we're going to be going with that. And I'm not too sure what to expect. Let's see, we got a little bit of a tutorial to show us how to play. We can skip the tutorial, but I'm not going to because I don't know how to play. Hero info, demon info, the death worm, battle time, game menu, and then camera. Alright, so there is the enemy. Let's continue on. It's already getting attacked, although I'm not doing the attacking. There are the normal skills, the ultimate skill, and the special skill, MP. Let's continue on. We do have the normal skills. I don't know what attacked, and then it's counting down now, so I don't know what's up with that, but looks like we gotta use our skills, so we're just gonna use the two that it lets us use. And there's the ultimate. It does take, I guess that's 60 seconds before you get another try at it. And then the special skill does take a while as well. But there it is right there. It didn't actually do that much damage, but it's a tutorial, so it's not going to do that much damage. And there is a friggin' sick-ass character. I don't know what class that is, but that thing looks crazy. I like the wings on it as well. And we get destroyed. So I guess that's part of the tutorial to end the tutorial, which was pretty cool. We do have a 7-day login, which is pretty nice. We have crystals up at the top. We do have clearing a certain amount of story does give you some stuff. We also have packs if you want to go that route. I mean, it looks really good for a mobile game. We do have the mail, which we actually have a bow in, which I have no idea where that came from. I should have actually read it. But we're going to be grabbing the bow. Pretty sick looking bow as well. Deadly longbow, let's equip that. There goes our attack. And the bow actually changed with the character, so we can actually get some pretty sick skins on some of these equipment, and it's going to actually show up on the actual character, which is really nice. Not a lot of games do that, but let's go into the first combat. We do have some increased attack and stuff like that, but let's get into it. So the only thing you're going to have to worry about is the attacks at first. We do have a fury gauge as well. And let's use the ultimate. Got some acid spitting on us. We got our normal skills and our special skills. There's the fury. I don't know what this actually does. Something about 10 seconds. So I guess it lasts 10 seconds, but I guess it basically increases your attack. And right now we're just fighting a spider, which isn't that great. I wonder if they're going to have multiple enemies at some point, which is going to be interesting to actually fight. And there's the 3-star, of course. So let's see what we actually get. We get some, what is this? Identify items. So you can actually identify items. I'm not too sure what that's about, but you're going to be using the crystals, and the crystals are in-game currency basically, so I wouldn't really do that just because it's really expensive. So we got rare, epic, and legendary items, legendary being the best, of course, so that's what you're going to be looking for. We do have free items as well, as you can see right here, and yeah, that's basically what it wanted us to do. We got a scorpion now that we're going to be fighting. So let's continue, a little bit more story. And what is this? Okay, so you press either button depending on the direction. So I don't know why you can't go the other way, but I guess it's part of the game. You have to go the way it's pointing, which is pretty interesting. And then you gotta wait for the yellow as well to get the excellence. It's going to be a little bit harder to do just because I'm actually playing on PC, and if you guys are wondering what I'm using BlueStacks. It just records a lot better on PC, that's why. And we're just destroying. No auto button, no speed up button or anything like that. I did see a picture with allies when I actually started downloading the game. So there is going to be allies with you. I don't know how many allies you're going to have, but I know you have at least one other ally with you, which is going to be interesting to see, because they move on their own, but you're moving your character. And I look really weird right now. I got a badass bow, weird ass headband, and like stuff that just does not match up. And it kind of tells you what you're going to be getting from the unidentified. It says -9. So there's that. We have the increased attack, increased HP and stuff like that. Don't know how much that's going to actually help you out in some of these. Probably going to be a lifesaver on some fights. Alright, looks like we're going to be leveling up this bow that they actually gave us, and it's going to be a +1, so it does increase attack. Don't know how many pluses you actually get. It may be +5, +10. Who knows how many it actually goes up. And you can actually use gold, although the cost of gold, as you can see, does cost a lot to level up. Although we're so early on, it doesn't cost that much, but the higher you go, the more it's going to start costing. We did get up to a +3 there. And now we're fighting a goblin. I thought goblins were really small. We're fighting a big goblin. Oh, we do have auto button. Interesting. So there are two aspects to the auto button: the auto move and the auto skill. So you can do the moving on your own, which is probably going to be a better choice. And well, maybe not, because they do the red as well. I don't know. We're using both currently, so I'm not too sure if it's better that way, or if you should use the skills yourself maybe and then let it move itself. Maybe that's going to be a better choice, because sometimes some of the skills they choose are not good at all. And there's going to be another 3-star. 23 seconds to beat that. We get a chest. We only get 150 experience, which is perfectly fine. We do level up again as well, and then we get 150 for actually beating it. And our stamina is up at the top. There are little potions, red potions up at the top, if you guys are wondering. And then we do have quests and stuff like that as well. And then we're already dealing with the gold. The auto button only costs 10 gold, which is kind of weird, but yeah, the HP and all that stuff costs a lot more. Sorry about all the background noise. It's the pets, so. And we got the golem, which it looks kind of weird. I don't know, it's kind of like breathing fire and weird looking chest. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, some of the designs on the characters just look really interesting. The game overall looks really nice though. I would consider giving it a play. At least give it maybe like 30 minutes. If you're not gonna like it after that, then you're probably not gonna like it. But really fun game. I would recommend playing it though. Although we're kind of getting wrecked. We're at 57% HP. Although of course it's gonna get harder as we go on. But yeah, you don't have to use the auto if you don't want to, but it's there if you do. And it only costs 10, so. And there was a blue item that we could have actually unlocked. I'm gonna wait for like a purple or a legendary to actually use 10 of the diamonds, or they're not diamonds, they're crystals. I'm gonna wait till then to actually use it, but we gotta wait for that. And we can actually change the stats on the weapon. So we went from 1 socket to, it wants us to get 3.3 crit, which is probably going to be a lot better this early on. We don't really need sockets. We don't really have anything to socket with. I'm pretty sure you can get some, but here are the packs. We got $30 packs. We got chests with different premium chests, gems, weapons. Here are the gold versions of them. And then we do have a free one every 24 hours, which is usually normal for these types of games. We have some more stuff. No, that's basically the same one. The packs are here, 11. So there's that. Here's premium chests. basic chests, and then free items, which is the one weird thing. So, okay, so the all was all of them. Okay, I see how it splits them up. And we're just going to continue on. We're already 5 quests in. This is the first chapter. We're going to increase HP. I don't think we really need to increase crit because it's 1,000. But the other 2 are 500 apiece, so that makes up the crit itself. So really not worth it. I don't know if we get back as much gold as we're putting in right now, but later on it's probably going to be worth it to do maybe the first 2. I don't know about the crit, but maybe all 3. I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure as we go on, we're going to be making a lot more gold. I don't know if the price of the actual like attack and stuff like that is going to go up with the chapters or not, but if it stays the same, then it's probably going to be worth it to actually do it. And we're sort of getting kind of destroyed. Not really. They are hitting us for quite a bit, but we are getting through this. Yeah, I think the auto does help. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you could take one of them off if you really wanted to, but I would just leave the auto on. It does help out a lot unless you like doing everything yourself, which I don't recommend. We do get a piece there, which we're going to put on, of course. We're going to close that. Yeah, identifying items I would probably only do, I'm going to try one when it's the purple one. But I would probably only do it when it's maybe legendary, which I don't think you can actually get. Maybe you can get a legendary, I'm not too sure. Or maybe if you really need that weapon or armor or something like that, then it's probably worth doing. And then here are our skills. We do have active skills and passive skills. And we do have SP points for leveling up these things. And we do have a ton of skills, so you can actually set up the skills ones. Jumping strikes cannot be evaded, so you can evade the jumping strikes, although we put a skill on that actually stuns the character. Although I think it's only like a 20% stun or something like that, if I read it right, or 15. Something along those lines, but yeah, these characters just keep getting bigger and bigger for some reason, so let's keep going. We're at 82%. We're actually losing currently in the HP part, but I'm pretty sure once we get our ultimates, it's going to help out a lot more. Yeah, they crit for a lot. And here's the jumping strike. So the only way to evade these is with a skill that either stuns them, or there's probably another skill around there where you can actually do something. But for right now, we got to just use the skill that they gave us. Stuns the character, they stop their attack, and we don't get destroyed. I don't know how much damage that skill would do, but I'm considering a lot because they wouldn't add a skill that stops it if it doesn't do quite a bit of damage, so probably don't want to get hit by those. But overall, pretty fun game. We're already level 5, so it is pretty quick leveling, and yeah, you can do it without the auto. I recommend doing it with the auto, but basically flying through this. Although we're probably going to get stuck at some point because we do have a limited number of stamina or pots to actually be doing these, so there is that. There's a blue item, which I don't really want to do. I want to try to find one that's a little bit better just to see what we get out of them. Just to show you guys, that's the only reason I'm actually getting it, and my character looks really weird. Can't wait to actually get the wings. They're going to be looking pretty sick, but hopefully we can start getting some better items. And it does look like they have a PvP arena skill step. I don't know what this is. It's on auto right now, so yeah, I'm not going to be fighting. But a lot different from actually fighting like an enemy, because the opponent's going to be doing skills back, plus they have stuns, and then there's a skill in the actual arena, as you can see, that's actually counting down, that does like a force push and pushes the enemy back. That's probably really good to time out when they're actually about to use their ultimate or something like that. But really hard to time it out, like right there. Although I have auto on, so I didn't time that out myself. And it's probably just really hard to do this without having auto. Like, I mean, you can use the skills and stuff like that, but some of the timing on it's probably going to be pretty hard. and we're getting wrecked right now. We're at 13%, although this guy has more attack and more HP than me, so yeah, we're probably gonna lose. I think he's the warrior class as well, so we'll see what happens. And of course I got destroyed, although I almost beat him. 4%, that was really close. If I would have actually gotten off maybe one more attack, I would have actually beaten him, but I don't know, that happens. And it looks like we're going to be facing somebody else with less attack and HP than us, so we're probably going to win this one. And yeah, they all do look different as well, depending on their equipment, so it's going to be interesting to see some of the equipment that you can actually get. Although, what if you get a really good piece and it just looks ugly? That's going to kind of suck. Because some games, they always make the legendaries look really bad sometimes. I have no idea why. And then like a rare item or something like that, it's going to be a lot better looking. We'll see what happens with this one, but pretty fun game, pretty interesting game. I will try to play it a little bit more, but if you guys do want to see that, it will be on my second channel. And we did win that one, of course, with 68%, so that was a pretty easy win there. Let's claim the rewards, HP pods, back out of that. And oh, almost backed out of the whole game, that was my bad. We do have a daily login. We do have super packs, which we've already had. Friends, we got missions, quests. Okay, it's called Duel Arena. We got challenge and story. And here's some of the missions that we got. We got some crystals, we got some gold, and yeah, we're just gonna level up our points. But yeah, if you guys do have any other games you guys want me to play, please let me know in the comments below or message me on any of my social media. But let me know what you think of the game. Thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you guys later.